Don't let her open the presents.
Hi.
What happened? Where am I? Who are you?
Well, you died. But don't feel bad. Everyone dies.
So, this is the afterlife?
More or less.
But why? You're God.
Yep, I'm God.
My wife, my kids.
What about them?
Will they be all right?
Now that's what I like to see. You just died, and your main concern is for your family. That's good stuff right there.
You don't look much like a god. Actually, you look like a little girl.
Well, that's your perception of this universe. It actually changes every time you see me.
What's gonna happen to my family? Will my kids remember me?
Don't worry. Your kids will remember you as perfect in every way. They didn't have time to grow contempt for you. Your wife will cry on the outside, but secretly be relieved. To be fair, your marriage was falling apart. If it's any consolation, she'll always feel guilty for feeling relieved.
Well, what happens next? Do I go to heaven or hell?
Neither. You'll be reincarnated.
So the Hindus were right.
All the religions were right, in their own way. Walk with me.
So, where are we going?
Nowhere in particular. It's just nice to walk while we talk.
So, what's the point? When I get reborn, I'll be a blank slate, right? A baby? So, all the experiences and everything I did in this life won't matter?
Not so. You have all the experiences and memories of all your past lives. You just don't remember them right now. Your soul is more magnificent, beautiful, and gigantic than you could possibly imagine. Your human mind can only contain a tiny fraction of what you are. It's like sticking your finger in a glass of water to see if it's hot or cold. You put a tiny part of yourself into the vessel, and when you take it out, you've gained all the experiences that it had. You've been in a human for 25 years, so you've had a chance to stretch out and feel the rest of your immense consciousness. If we stayed out here long enough, you would probably start to remember everything. But there's no point in doing that between every life.
Well, how many times have I been reincarnated?
Oh, lots, and lots, and into lots of different lives. This time to be a Chinese peasant girl in 540 AD.
Wait, you're sending me back in time?
Well, technically, I guess. Time only exists in your universe. Things are different where I come from.
Where you come from?
Well, sure, come from somewhere else, and there are others like me. I know you'll want to know what it's like there, but honestly, you wouldn't understand.
But what if I get reincarnated to other places in time, I could have interacted with myself at some point in time?
Sure, it happens all the time, with both lives only aware of their own lifespan. They don't even know it's happening.
So, what's the point of it all?
Seriously? Seriously? You are asking me for the meaning of life? Isn't that a little stereotypical?
Well, it seems like a reasonable question.
The meaning of life. The reason I made this whole universe is for you to mature.
You mean mankind? You want us to...
Nope, just you. I made this whole universe for you. With each new life, you grow and mature and become a larger and greater intellectual.
Just me. What about anyone else?
There is no one else. In this universe, it's just you and me.
But all the people.
All you. Well, different incarnations of you.
Wait, I'm everyone?
Now you're getting it.
I'm every human who has ever lived.
Or who will ever live, yes.
I'm Abraham Lincoln?
And John Wilkes Booth, too.
And Hitler?
And the millions that he killed.
I'm Jesus.
And everyone who followed him. Every time you victimized someone, you were victimizing yourself. Every act of kindness you did to yourself, every happy or sad moment ever experienced by any human was or will be experienced by you.
Why? Why do all this?
Because one day you'll be like me. You are one of my kind. You are my child.
Whoa. You mean I'm a god?
No, not yet. You are a fetus. You're still growing. Once you have lived every human life throughout all of time, you will have grown enough to be born.
So, this whole universe, it's just an
Egg, now it's time for you to move on to your next life.
But I'm not ready.
Jambo.
Nini ulifanyika? Niko wapi? Na wewe ni nani?
Wewe ulikufa. Lakini usisikie vibaya, kila mtu atakufa.